Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Lucci's Layout. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Lionel's Pennsylvania Coal Hauler Legacy Set. So this is SKU number 6-84953. I've been looking for that set for a while now, and I finally came across one, and I'm so excited that it's here. So we're going to unbox it, go over all the features and components that make up this great set. So let's get right into it. All right, so unboxing the Pennsylvania Coal Hauler Legacy Set. So, with me just getting back into 3-rail O-scale model railroading, obviously I've been watching a lot of reviews on YouTube, and when I saw that this set was made by Lionel back in 2017, I was pretty disappointed to find out that they were built to order. And then you come to find out that, of course, they flew off the shelves, and most people who get them or who purchased them back then, they don't get rid of them because it was a good set that Lionel made. So I went on the hunt instantly and been searching for just about a year and a half now to find this. So let's see what's inside. And here it is. So here we have the Pennsylvania Coal Hauler Legacy Set. So we're going to go over all the features of this set. Again, this was SKU number 6-84953, and that's the SKU for the entire set, as you see here. Features Lionel's Legacy Control System. It also features Legacy Railsounds, and this engine is also equipped with Bluetooth, which you can control from the Lionel Lion Chief app. So the side of the box shows a bunch of different features of the set. On the top side here and this side, you can see the whole train. So with the engine tender, boxcar, coal hoppers, and caboose. So let's open it up. All right, so let's see what's inside. So it has 4 tabs, one on each side. Now, this set, the way it was advertised and listed was that it was a brand new set that has never been run. So there we see all of the Lionel boxes. So assuming that we have the coal hoppers and the caboose over here and the boxcar, and then we have the engine and tender in this box. So let's take them out. So we'll open up the engine and tender first. I'll tell you what, it definitely smells like it's brand new. Little gel packet still in here. All right, so let's look at the engine and the tender here. So there's the H10, number 1773. painted in Brunswick green, which is the Pennsylvania signature color. They painted almost all of their locomotives. Really beautiful. Really a nice model. And a great size too. Sometimes these little locomotives, you know, they fit just right on your layout. There's that. And the tender. Again, painted in Brunswick green. Has a real coal load on the top. Really nice. Really, really nice. I like it. And that smell. Brand new. Alright, let's put this guy over here. If I don't fall. Alright, this is just a filler box. And so is this one too. So nothing in them. They're just for spacing. Alright, so first up, the box closest to me, we have the first boxcar in the set, which features the Buy War Bond slogan on this side and automobiles on the other side. Alright, so I'm just going to run through these real quick on what we got in the set, and then we'll put it on the track and go over each individual item. Alright, and then one of the coal hoppers. So Pennsylvania, PRR logo. That's a 2-bay coal hopper. Next one, another Pennsylvania 2-bay coal hopper. This one features the "Coal Goes to War" slogan. And another 2-bay coal hopper. This one is painted black and is Berwind. Very nice. And last but not least, can't forget about the Caboose. Buy War Bonds, Pennsylvania Caboose, number 177027. This is an N5 steel caboose. Very, very nice set. Now, you were able to purchase the H10 locomotive just by itself in a couple of different variations and road names, some of the shorter lines and also Long Island. This was the only variation of the set that you could buy, was with this locomotive number 1773. But I think it's a great set. You get a lot. Here's a shot of it on the side. You get a lot more for your money when you purchase these sets from Lionel, and they usually are the winners in the catalogs that Lionel puts out. I just wish I was able to purchase this when it first came out rather than after the fact. But yeah, let's get each one of these unboxed fully. We'll get it set up on the track, and then we'll go over a little bit of a background on each piece and the features of the entire set. Alright guys, so we're down here at the layout, so we're going to go over the set. The set includes the Pennsylvania H10 number 1773 engine and tender, 2 red, they're kind of red orangish, Pennsylvania GLA coal hoppers, 1 black Berwind GLA coal hopper, 1 X31 Automobile's rounded roof boxcar, and a Pennsylvania N5 Caboose. So a little background on the H10 and the Buy War Bond slogan that you'll see featured on this set. The consolidation type of locomotive was a 280 wheel arrangement. So that means 2 wheels up front, 4 on each side here, so 8 total. And then there was no trail and truck. And these type of consolidation locomotives served many railroads. It replaced the 440 American type locomotive and was primarily used for light freight. They were used in yards for switching on regional lines, and they were even used out on some main lines. The PRR, which is the Pennsylvania Railroad, had several series built under its consolidation class. And these were designated beginning with the letter H, as in this engine, which is an H10. Many of these steam locomotives were converted from one series to another, such as the H9 engines being converted into H10s. The H10 had a 1-inch larger piston diameter than the H9s, which was also 2 inches larger than the H8s. H-class locomotives were used until the end of the steam era, which was around 1957. So here's some fun facts about the H10. They were built from 1913 to 1916. The boiler pressure of these locomotives was 205 psi. They were 117 feet in length. They weighed 249,500 pounds. Some of these engines did see work on troop trains during World War II. Of course, these engines burnt coal and transported a lot of coal as well, as modeled in this H10 coal hauler set. On the side of some of the freight cars and the caboose, you will see the slogans "Buy War Bonds" and "Coal Goes to War." Keep in mind that freight cars were used as rolling billboards back in the early 19th century. These slogans were intended to get railroad citizens and citizens of the United States energized and excited about the war efforts. The Buy War Bonds slogan was designed to have citizens fund military operations by having the government issue debt to citizens with the promise to return the funds with interest paid. The idea was to have citizens feel a sense of duty, faith, and the importance of freedom that was at stake. On the coal hoppers, you'll see the slogan "Coal Goes to War." This slogan was to help drive the message of the importance of high productivity to the miners who were mining the coal. This slogan was trying to stress the importance and the need for coal in order to win the war. Remember, steam vessels and trains transporting troops, goods, and equipment all required coal back then. The slogans were used to help relay the message that the faster the coal was mined, the sooner the war would end. Now, I read that these slogans were quite common on freight cars between 1942 and 1945. I'm not sure if they were used prior to that time period, so if someone knows, leave a comment below. So now that we went through the history of the H10 steam locomotive and the history of the slogans on the cars, let's talk a bit about Lionel's O-Scale 3-rail coal hauler legacy set. And wow, what a set this is. You know, when going through a new Lionel catalog, the sets typically provide the best value, as I said earlier in the video. And you really do get what you pay for and get the best value for your money, especially with this set. This is no exception to that. The engine features a die-cast metal painted body painted in Pennsylvania's Brunswick green. Now, unless you look really closely, and if you're looking at this engine from far back, you might mistake it for being black, but it really is Brunswick green once you get the proper lighting on it. Now, one thing that was pointed out when these engines were delivered was that the smoke box is quite light in color. They should be a little bit of a darker gray, and there's been some people who have weathered these and they definitely look more realistic, more just period correct after a nice weathering job. Still trying to decide if I'm going to go that route with this set or not, because once you go there, there's really no going back. But I've seen some of the work that has been done to these engines, and it's definitely tempting. So of course this engine has LED lights, headlamp, lights on the inside of the cab, which go out once the engine starts moving. Have a flicker light in the firebox. The engine has smoke from the main smokestack. It also has the whistle steam smoke effect, so when you blow the whistle, smoke or steam comes out of where the whistle is located. And it also has a swinging bell, and not just swinging when you touch it, it actually swings when you toggle the bell. So very, very cool. And one other thing I just wanted to point out was you can see the difference in the color between the top of the tender and the roof. Now the top of the tender kind of goes more with the color of the rest of the freight cars and the Caboose. So again, that's kind of one thing that would be nice if it's fixed. So I think at some point we're gonna weather this baby. But this flips up. See your volume control, your main volume control, I should say. Real coal load on top of the tender. Really nice riveting detail all over. Electro coupler on the back of the tender. Opening doors on the boxcar. Really nice lettering. Great detail on the coal hoppers with added grab irons. And a really nice looking Caboose. Alright, so let's fire this engine up and take her for a spin. So I'm going to run the H10 today off the Lionel Line Chief app. So I'm going to connect it right up here. There's my steam locomotive, so I'm going to select it. And there it is. Lionel Legacy H10 number 1773. Connect it right there. Got the whistle, so we're connected. Blow the whistle. There's that whistle steam we talked about. Swinging bell. Crew talk.
This is the Yardmaster. Need to hold you. Over. Yes, sir. Holding for a signal. Out. Tower, can we move yet? Over. Copy that. You are clear through my limits. Over.
So we got the clear, so let's
Copy that. We have a clear signal. Out.
There we go.
there it is, the Lionel Legacy Coal Hauler set with the H10 Pensy. In my opinion, the best, or one of the best sets that Lionel has made, with the whistle steam smoke effect, swinging bell that we all love. That's an awesome set. So let me know what you think of it in the comments below. This is not going to be going anywhere. I'll have this set forever. So if you guys like this video, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe to see more of this engine on the channel. Got a lot more fun stuff coming ahead, so I'm definitely excited. Hope you guys are too. So appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you next time on Lucci's Layout.